All right, guys, we're backstage at Mayhemfest with Jeff from In This Moment. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, bro? How you doing?
Doing good, doing good. Star-Crossed Wasteland is the new record.
Yes.
Tell us about how it was making this one, man.
It was awesome, as usual. We worked with Kevin Churko. He was the guy who we worked with on The Dream, too. Produced, engineered it. And his son actually worked on it a little bit, too. So the vibe was good. You know, we're kind of like family now. We know each other, so that whole part was peaceful. The writing was cool this time. You know, we went a little more heavy and darker, and so that was fun. And that was kind of according to we had some stuff going on in our personal lives, not within the band, but you can hear the tone of the record's a little less happy.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you with this record versus the last one. The last one was kind of more upbeat, happy.
Yeah.
This one was kind of like the Gun Show has got that kind of like old sludgy Pantera feel about it. Yeah,
yes. And that's that's what we wanted to do. We were gonna we're gonna do a heavy record, but we're not gonna do your typical kind of like metalcore-ish kind of thing, which is, I'm not talking down on that at all. That's cool, but we wanted to make it more like a groove, like a heavy groove record, and so all in all, it was awesome recording it, and we kind of even the recording process is a little more scaled down, we didn't really edit the drums a lot and do that kind of stuff. I wanted to make it raw. We made it raw, we made it as raw as possible. You know what I mean?
Well, it's got to be better for you too as a drummer with this type of record with the grooves going into it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I love it. You know what I mean? I mean, I like it because it has grooves, but it's still it's got the fast stuff and just got a little bit of everything in it. So I'm definitely stoked on it.
Okay. Now you guys, obviously, since you have a female lead singer, man, how do you guys keep it from getting, I guess what I want to say is, how do you guys keep from getting that same type of vibe from, what happens to other bands that come across it? How do you guys stay friends during that whole, do you guys
within
to keep
the band?
Right.
Within the band? Well, we've known each other now for a long time, and we've been in the trenches together, I mean, we all lived in a public storage together, so, we all know each other, you know what I mean? And it's we know how we felt before we were here, you know what I mean, and trying to do it, and I don't know, I guess it's kind of like we are family, so it's we have our little arguments in here, but it's just kind
of like having your sister on the bus there, right?
She is my sister, you know what I mean, so it's that's exactly how it is, I mean, they're my brothers, we all know our our little quirky things, and it's just kind of we just you just bend with everything,
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
So what's been the highlight of this tour for you, man?
There's been so many highlights. I mean, since day one, when we showed up, it was just boom, we knew a lot of the bands already. So I was excited to see pretty much every band on this tour. We toured with a lot of them. If it hasn't been on their headliner, it was on some kind of festival, like Ozfest or something like that. So it's just been really awesome because every night we're all hanging out. There's no drama. There's no weird attitudes. I mean, it's just been sick, And I mean, for me too, just to be able to see Lamb of God and Korn and Zombie and all these bands any night I want, I can just go check it out. And Ray Luzier, who plays drums for Korn, is I love him, and such an awesome guy too.
We talked to him earlier. Yeah. We had an interview with him.
How cool
Super cool dude, man.
No rock star attitude at all.
Not at all.
And the baddest ass drummer.
Play with David Lee Roth.
Dude, just slays, So I love watching him every night.
Yeah, it's very cool. Yeah. Well, one of the cool things we were talking about today, and we actually talked about it with him, was that with the way that the economy's rolling and things right now, man, this tour is still selling out everywhere.
Well, you know what? It just proves that metal is not a fly by night thing. It's here, and it's people don't just all of a sudden, oh yeah, maybe I'll go to a metal show. It's these people have been living this. You live this. I mean, it's it's just not dying. And I've heard the same thing about how many other tours are kind of
dying off.
Yeah. Let me tell you, man. We're on a rotating slot on our stage, so we play first, second, third, and then fifth. So headlining, and it doesn't matter if you play first or last. There is tons of kids out there. You know what I mean? That it's just every single day. It doesn't matter how hot it is. It's just these bands are diehard. Yeah, die hard.
With a tour like this, man, and when you guys take big tours and you go overseas and stuff. How do you guys stay mentally, physically, and spiritually in shape on a long tour like this, man, without going insane?
I don't know. I guess you just try to take care of yourself as much as you can, well, the catering on this tour, by the way, is like the bomb. So it's been like a lot of that, feeling healthy, you physically, mentally, it eating like vegetables and like salad and, not just eating fast food every day. I mean, that really helps. That helps you stay sane and helps you stay healthy and with it. So, it's been pretty much easy, easy to do that. You got 3 meals a day. You know what I mean? You play your 30 minutes.
Very cool.
I mean, I feel worse for the kids who are coming to the show, out there coming out in neck braces and like 120 degrees, Well,
how's some of the ways that you pass time when you're on the bus, man? Like, do you read? Do you play games?
I read tons of books and just.
What are you into, man?
I really love rock biographies, so
cool.
Like I read a lot of old like biographies and stuff like that. So I'm into that. You know what I mean? So. Yeah. And then, whatever, just, watch the movies, do your thing, All
right, so what's next with you guys?
We have some things in the works right now. There's nothing I can really release because nothing is set in stone. But we're going to be doing a lot of touring. I mean, I know this. We're going out in November. So We're going out in November from then for the rest of the year.
Headlining tour with another band?
Other bands.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So it's going to be good. I mean, this record just came out, so we're going to be touring it,
Right, cool. Well, any last words for your fans out there?
Thank you for all the support. Thank you for coming to the shows and singing along to all the new music, because that's really awesome to see, because the record just came out, And if you don't have the record, go out and get it. It's called The Star-Crossed Wasteland, came out July 13th, and you'll be pleasantly surprised, I think.
Very cool, Jeff. Thank you so much, man. InThisMoment.com?
Yes, myspace.com/inthismoment.
All right, check it out. Peace.